No problem. Hello, hello, hello. I'm live. I don't know if I'm live or not. I'm live. I think I'm live. Okay, I'm live. And today is 17 December. I'm late. I had to start at 8 a.m., but I started at 8:15. But okay, as long as I do it every day, I'm okay with that because I want to build a daily habit more than anything else. So I'm at Starbucks. I think you can look at the background and tell me where. I mean, you can guess where I am right now. So I'm at a Starbucks close to Meru's office, which is in Andheri East. And I got late because I mean I woke up on time, but I was trying to boil eggs, and egg boiling takes a lot of time. And the worst part is I couldn't even get those eggs because वो boil होके ready हो गए थे, but I didn't have the patience to peel them and then bring them up. So I will left them back at home, and I will go back and have those eggs whenever I get time. Um, Okay, so there are the thoughts that are at the top of my head in today's day. Okay, multiple thoughts. A, I want to start shopping offline. What that means is that आज सुबह में shower में, I realize that my body wash and my toothpaste and all those things are getting over. Now, typically, what I do is I would go to Swiggy, Instamart, or Blinkit, and I'll order whatever is available. Now, the problem is while there, I see that see the products and I get the same brands over and over again, but I want to be able to feel what is happening in the market, and I think that is one way for me to be connected. Now, obviously, the way Swiggy safeguards or gatekeeps the options available to me on the shopping cart page. Similarly, a DMart or a Star Bazaar or any of these grocery stores I go to will also gatekeep because they will also have very few selections, which is fine, right? I mean, big deal, but I want to do that. Let's see if I'm able to do it. थोड़ा आलस है, but we'll try to prevent that. At the same time, I also want to buy stuff like last time, for example, I bought myself some walnut kernels. Oh man, they were so bad, it's not funny. And I paid a lot of money for them. So I want to be able to go to a store where I can touch and feel those walnuts and then probably buy. Not that I know कि touch and feel करके कि वो अच्छा है कि खराब है, but it's just that one notch, one tad better um, कॉन्वर्सेशन राइट. अब मुझे ये भी नहीं पता कि पेस्टिसाइड वाले हैं कि नहीं है बिकॉज जो इंस्टामार्ट में खरीदता हूँ आई ट्रस्ट अ स्टार्टअप टू नॉट लाई टू मी एंड हैव a pesticide free wallet kernel, and they come vacuum packed and all of that, so there is this nice feel to it. On a grocery store I do not know where the sourcing is from and who's buying. So like we don't have a whole foods kind of a concept store here in India which I can trust. I mean there is फूड हॉल एंड फूड बाजार, थैंक यू, एक को दिन रख देना फूड हॉल फूड बाजार. बट वो ये ना कि कौन जाएगा, दूर बहुत है मेरे घर से, थोड़ा एक्सपेंसिव है, तो टुडे आई डोंट वांट टू डू दैट. सो दैट्स वन. Second, I was talking to a friend of mine who's building a startup for pet food, and she was exasperated last night about all the fuckery that is happening with her. मतलब उसका branding and design में fuck up हो गया है. And by the way, that was in with C4E, so I'm responsible there. Branding design fuck up हो गया है, production fuck up हो गया है. Thank you. Manufacturing fuck up हो गया है. तो मतलब वो कह रही है कि भाई धंधा खोल रही हूँ मैं और सब कुछ fuck up ही हो जा रहा है, काम तो कुछ नहीं रहा. And then she said that I come from the background wherein I was working with the bank. She was just working with one of the financial institutions, and उसमें क्या होता है ना, financial institution में सब कुछ clockwork चलता है because they trust them with their money and they trust themselves to take care of the money. तो क्या होता है ना, वो सब बढ़िया ही होता है, मान लिया. तो सब बढ़िया ही होता है वहाँ पे. तो नाउ शी सेइंग वहाँ पर सब कुछ क्लॉकवर्क चलता है, वहाँ पर मेरे को 1 मिनट का डिले नहीं होता. एंड इफ देयर अ डिले आई कैन टॉक टू 5 people एंड टेल देम कि भाई डिले है, एंड दे फिक्स इट. But यहाँ पर I don't know what to do. People promise and don't deliver, and that is a problem that she is facing, and she doesn't know what to do about. So that's that. I do not know. Again, I offered her some advice, but I don't think उसने कुछ ज़्यादा उसका समझ में आया उसको या कुछ कुछ सोचा. So that's that. But here is a lesson for everybody. कि क्या होता है ना कि in startups you will have to live with ambiguity, and your ability to learn with ambiguity and live with ambiguity is going to take you far. So it's important that you uh, learn that and remove the place where you come from. उसके ना बात करते करते मैं उसको बोला, 3 तरह के लोग होते हैं मार्केट में. एक होता है व्हाइट कॉलर की ईमेल पे काम करो काम हो गया. एक होता है ब्लू कॉलर की मतलब डंडा मारो काम करेंगे. And एक होता है middle collar, which is be blue collar people trying to become white collar people. Now I said that you need to acknowledge that everybody around you is trying very very hard, trying to do their best, but they are being trained in a certain manner and there is a certain way in which they work. You need to not make that your truth, and you don't mean to become too. Sorry, एक minute, पानी. Sorry, I was stuttering because मेरे दांत में दर्द है और मैं च्युइंगम खा रहा था टू डिस्ट्रैक्ट माई सेल्फ फ्रॉम दैट। हाँ, तो मैं बोल रहा था कि एक हर इंसान अपनी एफर्ट मार रहा है, अपनी ट्राई कर रहा है, बट क्या होता है ना, उनकी ट्रेनिंग, बैकग्राउंड, एक्सपीरियंस सब एक तरीके का है ना, उससे चेंज करवाना काफी काफी डिफिकल्ट है। तो इसलिए उसको बोल रहा था मैं कि अपना एक्सपेक्टेशन थोड़ा टेम्पर डाउन कर, एंड सेकंड, जो तेरे आसपास के लोग हैं उनको थोड़ा अपग्रेड कर, थोड़ा आगे बढ़ा, थोड़ा उनको इंप्रूव कर, थोड़ा उनसे नई चीजें करवा, एंड देन प्रॉब्ली हेल्प देम बिकम बेटर इन लाइफ। तो दैट्स द सेकंड थिंग दैट आई टोल्ड हर, एंड आई थिंक that's that. The other thing I told her was कि तेरे को ना network बनाना है with other people who are in the same boat as you. मतलब let's say you are 1 year in the journey of a startup and you are actually starting a business which will require you to talk to a lot of manufacturing people, packaging people, etc. etc. तो I told her कि और भी लोग होंगे जिनके साथ same problem हो रही होगी. So multiple things happen. A कि आपकी problem जो आपने face करी है, you can talk about it to other people and they will not be able to uh, uh, tear their hair about it. And second, if they have a problem, if you have a problem, you can go out to them and ask them. Because odds are that they would have also faced the same problem and they will also want to fix that uh, for you. So that's the other thing that I told her. Um, yeah, or yeah, pickleball. Yesterday I was at a pickleball tournament. I had to participate for something, and while I was there, I realized that pickleball actually has picked up as a sport, man. मतलब there were people who had flown from Delhi and from Bombay and from Pune and from Chennai. I mean, Bombay Pune तो है ही, but चेन्नई से लोग आए थे और वहाँ पे बहुत सारे गोरे थे. मतलब there were at least 50 goras. My suspicion is कि इन गोरों को उन्होंने plant किया था to give legitimacy to the league. But the point is कि वो ना उन लोगों ने यार उन लोगों ने ना लोग खेल रहे थे यार फुल स्पीड पे, एंड फॉर अ चेंज आई एम इंस्पायर्ड टू एक्चुअली गो एंड प्ले. आई डू नॉट नो इफ आई एक्चुअली डू इट और नॉट. आई probably talk to Chandni and Anshika because they live close by. We'll probably book a pickleball court in the next week and do it. But it was amazing to see that there is this thriving community of people who are trying to play sports. And to be honest, it was a boring sport. मेरे को ज़्यादा मजा नहीं आया. But ठीक है, जाएंगे देखते हैं क्या होता है. Maybe I'll do this in one of these days. And if I find liking to it, I will probably invest time, energy, effort into it. In fact, Vivek plays a lot of pickleball to a point कि मतलब उसकी identity बन गई है. 3-3 घंटे खेलता है यार वो. और obviously he's become fitter because he's moving around. So maybe that's the thing that I would work on. So pickleball is the thing that I was thinking about. The other thing I was thinking about, और क्या है? कल क्या किया? कल I was in office for a large part. रोहित से नहीं मिल पाया. A friend was here from Bangalore. उसकी फ्लाइट कल रात को 1 बजे थी. मतलब आज सुबह 1 बजे थी और अभी 9 बजे में and he's still at the airport. He's flying SpiceJet. Sorry, I don't want to badmouth anybody, but भाई की फ्लाइट 9 घंटे दे रहे हैं and देरी से. And it's a Bombay Bangalore sector, which is fairly um, fairly predictable routine sector. The people who would have booked a 1 a.m. flight would have wanted to reach Bangalore in the morning for meetings and so on and so forth. So it's sad that businesses do such snafus. और क्या, so मैं सुबह यहाँ पे था, रोहित से मिल नहीं पाया. Then we had pickleball thing. I ate fairly okay, but रात को मेरी फट ली. मतलब I was very very mind fucked. So मैंने खा रात को पोहा और दाल खिचड़ी ऑर्डर करी. I think my sleep also got fucked because of that. I slept for 7 hours, but the recovery is about 20% क्योंकि मैंने बहुत सारा खाना खाया just before I slept. The other thing that I'm thinking about is 2026 में करना क्या है. तो I saw a thread or a tweet yesterday that said कि there are 12 books that you can do to change your life. I'll try to see if I can link that thread in the chat here. So I thought I'll go find those books and read those books one at a time. On the books, that reminds me that I'm trying to do a reading group of Dipinder's book on Sunday, which is in 3 days. I have 3 RSVPs so far, जिसमें 2 तो मेरे बच्चे हैं. So let's see what comes out of that. So that's that. और क्या करना है? I think यही है. I think that's it for the day. I'm late, terribly late. Hopefully tomorrow I'm in time at 8 a.m. and not 8 a.m. before 8 a.m. है ना? And then we'll see. चलो, have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye.